ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗುರುರ್ವಿಷ್ಣು ಗುರುದೇವೋ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಗುರು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರವೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for the English translation of discourses of Swami Sri Brahma Chaithanya Sadguru Gondavalekar Maharaj. Today's topic is Purify yourself inwardly to see God. If we investigate the root cause of our birth, it can be traced to desire of one kind or another. We thus find ourselves trapped by desire in the maelstrom of birth and death. It is futile to seek arguments and try to prove whether desire comes first or birth. It is like posing the question which preceded the tree or its seed. Whatever that may be, the fact remains that the cycle of birth and death goes on. We should, in brief, free ourselves of worldly desire. When we see a shadow pass across, we conclude that someone has passed. The word is like a shadow, the basic fact being God. Let us try to recognize Him, although He is all pervading. We cannot see Him because our eyesight is clouded by worldliness. We can only see Him when our eyesight, that is, our outlook, is cleansed of that worldliness. If, for instance, one looks on a woman, she will be seen as one's impulse may be. To a lustful man, she will appear amorous, while a noble man will feel motherly regard for her. So, without a pure, selfless heart, one will not notice the immanence of God in everything. While trying to perceive God everywhere, one should not overlook His presence in one's own self. Both kinds of awareness have to be practiced simultaneously. Obey the Sadguru, this destroys ego. Saints somewhat deprecate rigid conformity to religious practices for the possibility of a rise of self righteousness, whereas doing what the Sadguru advises precludes that possibility. An objection may be raised here that the Sadguru too advises namasmarana, that is, some kind of action. A man suffering due to overeating went to a physician to seek relief. He was given three powders to be taken at stated intervals. But doctor, he protested, On the one hand, you advise me not to eat anything, and in the same breath, you ask me to take these powders. How can we reconcile your instructions? The doctor replied, these powders have to be taken to counteract the effect of previous overeating. Similarly, the action of namasmarana is advised for removing the effect of previous actions, which tend to create the rise of the sense of ego and doership. The Sadguru reduces our love for sense pleasures and creates relish for Nama. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶಾರದೆ ದೇವಿ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ ಪುರವಾಸಿನಿ ತ್ವಾಮಹಂ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯಂ ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾನಂಚ ದೇಹಿಮೆ ಗುಡ್ ಬೈ